Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. You guys are tuning to episode 89, and today is March 27th. That is correct. There's a lost week somewhere in between. Computer was acting up last week, so there wasn't an episode. Wasn't able to get the ball rolling. Also, the audio cord for my my headset that goes right into my microphone, that also crapped out, and so I had to get a new one. So all sorts of technical difficulties, but we're back. We're back! And with me, my usual co-hosts, the man up in front here, DJJ Gao. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man.
Look at you.
How's it
Look
going?
sexy. You look like something out of Tronverse.
You want sexy?
Oh,
There you go.
I don't know what that is, but that's definitely not sexy.
No, I don't know what that was either. Hang on a second.
And the lady back there in the crowd. Oh, make way for the warlock. It's Sugah Tits.
Hi, guys.
And the man who got D1 but isn't here, but this dancing titan is good enough. It's Life on Saturn.
Good morning.
Wait, bring out the ghost. There he
I'm
is.
technically on D1, just going through the story mode real quick.
There he is. He's out.
There you go. All right, here we go. So, guys, Fresh Reset Tuesday, and we are in Destiny 1, which Saturn is... He's loaded. He's just he's kind of playing through the first story mission, so he has free reign to join on people after that. But yeah, guys, we're back in D1 again. Because why? Because maintenance D2. So
Because why do you think?
Because why do you think? Because why are? Because is there a D2? No, I think it's all just figment of your
We're just gonna
imagination.
have to
Doesn't
permanently
exist.
be D1.
I think it's a nightmare. You know, we just wake up.
It is a nightmare, and then we just keep waking up in D1.
So I got to tell you this much though, like this without a HUD, because I'm playing without the HUD right now because we took the picture for the thumbnail. But the HUD off just makes this game just
Looks so
fantastic. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for strikes today. I'm gonna leave the HUD off and then
Enjoy the beauty of the game.
enjoy the beauty of this game. So Gao, when you're ready, take us away. We'll do
Okay.
some friendly strikes.
Right.
Okay.
And guys, let's get started with the first segment of the day, which of course is video game news.
Nice.
And of course, we're going to talk about the first game that we always talk about, which is Destiny, because it's the one that, dude, we loved Destiny so much. Like I remember like waking up and like that's all I wanted to do was like hop on my Guardian.
What the most exciting thing was getting the second system so that we could play together at the same exact time. Like that's, I could tell when the feeling was real. I was like, damn, I'm willing to buy another system that I already have just to like enjoy this.
Right.
Oh, I remember we got it and we like slept in the living room next to the TVs, and I like woke up and I like just looked at the system. I'm like, turn it on. This is what I want to do the second I start my day.
It's true. And now there's this kind of like right? Like yeah, because you know, I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing today? And it's like,
We're off.
Not Destiny.
not Destiny. Like Destiny's like the last thing on my mind unless it's Tuesday. In which case, the first thing that comes to my mind is Destiny 2 under maintenance today, or am I going to be able to play it?
Yep.
Those are like
we have
the
that
only
big,
Destiny thoughts I
that
have
big
now.
update
Or-
coming up in today.
Or when we get invites.
We
from
do,
our friends.
which is why we're going to talk about why we no play Destiny right now.
Why we no play?
Why we no play? We no play Destiny 2 right now because, guys, they're doing that update 1.4. Okay.
Well, why we no play and no see where our money's going after all these maintenance?
Whoa, hold up, Saturn. That's whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Okay, because now when
Track
playing
that statement immediately.
Okay, yes, sir. Because when playing strikes or crucible activities now, you get a repeat reduction, so you won't be on the same map every single fucking time now. All right.
It'll just be 2 in a row instead of 5 in a row.
Exotic
Sounds like the place-
reputation
Exactly.
reduction will prevent players from receiving the same exotic reward multiple times. Were you having that problem before? Not anymore. You're welcome. What else? Increase the max power handicap from 40 to 45 on Nightfall Challenge card. The timer to activate patrols has been reduced from 3 seconds to 1 second. They fixed an issue where players could not or could be prevented from reaching the boss encounter of a garden world. No one liked that strike anyway. Fixed an issue where some emblems were not displaying what statistic they track. This one I know because a lot of people were like, hey, I know I've killed or I haven't killed this many people in the Crucible. Right? They're like, how come I have so many Titan kills on my emblem here? I don't remember doing these. Fixed an issue where applying and previewing a shader of an item would return players to the top shader on the inventory. That was the most annoying thing. So I would have paid $20 just to get that fixed. So Saturn, I don't know what you're complaining about.
Oh, I don't know. Every show's got to have a villain.
So yeah, those are the small changes they're making today. Man, they are moving slowly here. Like, the Titanic is taking its time taking off. Let me tell you right now. Jeez, I don't know, guys. What do you feel? Are any of these changes that your guys are like, yes, oh, finally, oh, man.
Did you say that they're going to make it to where now you can get rid of multiple shaders at once? Did I hear you say that?
No, that is not correct.
Oh.
Oh,
I know, right? That would have made me excited. That would have been...
If
That would
that's
have made
not
me excited
it,
too.
But no, that is very much so not the case. No, the thing they fixed with the shaders is because when you were viewing them and applying them to see what they look like on your stuff, it would if your shader was like on the second or third page, after you were done previewing, it would spit you back up to the first page.
It was all tweaking.
So you'd have to like go back down in order to find the shader next to it.
Right.
It just made it difficult for you to look
hated
through your
that.
shaders. Yeah, so that'll be fixed today.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Great.
So, man, I'm just.
Great.
It's about time.
Is there a faction rally coming up? I don't know.
It was.
I don't know.
But these are all
We'll
very
find out who
tiny
won.
updates.
We'll
Why
find
can't
out
they
That's
who
what
won.
I'm saying. They're horribly tiny updates, and to be able to have to shut the game down and make these updates
Aren't
as
they
well.
bringing back Rumble today?
Nope, there was no mention of Rumble at all for the patch notes. They put this out Thursday, and they said we'll get a full list of the patch notes on the day. So I guess we'll wait for them to release those patch notes today. But I think they're just doing the strike stuff, the Crucible stuff, the you don't get repeat stuff often. Like, that's... You know, are you having any fun? I know you're doing the Nightfall. Are you having any fun with the Nightfall multipliers?
I've only done one Nightfall
Okay.
so far.
Because I'm
With
like...
the new
That's like another thing for me. Like, we did the Nightfall, right? And we did it on Prestige.
We did do it on Prestige.
But we didn't, like... I don't know. Was it fun for you? It wasn't fun. It was just something I was doing.
It was what we were doing.
And that's
because
because
our friend wanted to do it. And
Right.
we like playing with our friends, so it makes things fun. But, you know, that life.
So yeah, that's like that was the only reason we did that Nightfall that week. So, I mean, Gauzy's adamant. Gauzy's fucking playing it
Oh yeah,
day and night, re-rating.
I love it. I mean, I just love it. So I mean, there's,
Which is why we love
you know, I mean, I hear the tone in your voice and you know, the Eeyore attitude.
Hey, we were never like this before. We were right next
I'm like
to you.
totally
You
into it.
should.
Hey, as soon as they bring back that strike-specific loot, I'll be down to like play some strikes to get loot. As
Isn't
soon
that
as-
today though? Isn't that what they're doing?
No, that is not what they're doing. I just went over what they were doing. And none of that was mentioned. None of that was mentioned.
Well, I heard totally different things than what they're doing today.
Well, people be lying to you.
Yeah,
I know. I guess.
So these were the patch notes. This was the weekly update that they gave us last Thursday. So March 22nd. In terms of what was going to happen today. So. Yeah, I mean, I also remember they had like this. They gave us a timeline of like a whole bunch of stuff that they were going to be doing. In terms of weeks to come or months to come, but I don't remember any of the good stuff coming until like August.
The new DLC.
September, like yeah, the new DLC. I guess we'll see what happens with that. It was leaked by GameStop, right? Accidentally. And they kind of showed what it was going to be and when it was coming out.
The readings are too sporadic.
So, you know,
I can't wait.
Always GameStop leaking.
Yeah, always GameStop. I don't know why they keep getting these fucking exclusives, and then people
Their employees
get mad when shit gets leaked, and it's like, well, then stop giving GameStop stuff to leak, because that's where the leaks are coming from.
Always from the GameStop employees.
Like, every time shit comes down, it's from
GameStop.
Yeah, from GameStop. So right now, they had it as the Warmind up on Activision, by Activision. So Destiny 2 expansion, the Fallen Warmind continues your Guardian's journey with all new story, missions, and adventures set in the new destination, Mars. Rasputin has mysteriously vanished, and Anna Bray has returned to the last city. Warning of dark uprising on Mars. Discover the conspiracy behind the disappearance. Prevent the rise of a corrupted Warmind. And uncover the truth behind the collapse. They have here marked Explore Mars and the deep stone crypt beneath its surface. New story mission and adventures. New themed weapons, armor, and gear. New cooperative activities. New competitive multiplayer arenas. And more.
New subclass.
And more.
To invade a hive nest like this? Seva's changed them.
I'm done. I'm like, remember when... Remember when Destiny 2 was going to come out and they told us to forget all about our old shit? You guys remember when we were like, oh, we're going to get 3 new subclasses?
Yep.
But it's going to be bomb, all this new shit. So don't...
Well, they did say they're bringing out a new subclass called the Darkness.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the darkness. The darkness. Darkness.
That darkness.
It's a good band.
It's a good band.
Yeah, I think it's going to help in battling the new enemies called the Frame, or the Remnants.
Oh, these enemies.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not reskinned either. These are new. We haven't seen them yet.
I don't see a date here. So there's definitely no date on this the Fallen Warmind expansion. I don't know. I'm always 50-50 on the leaks and whatnot. So, jeez, guys, I'm definitely not. I'm not excited. Even with this, like, ooh, GameStop leak. Like, do you guys remember when, like, the Rise of Iron leaked?
Yeah.
When they, like, they, like, showed the video of, like, Saladin out there with, like, fucking wolves in the fucking, like, on a mountaintop and shit. And it was, like, it wasn't supposed to be released.
Not exactly.
Like...
It was like, no.
Like, that shit was... Like, that was exciting for me to watch and be excited that there's going to be a new expansion and we're going to see Lord Saladin from the fucking Iron Banner. Like, all that jazz was hot for me. Like, right now, I haven't even done everything there is to do in Osiris. I haven't gotten any of those new weapons with the mods on them. I don't have my Sagira Ghost Shell. Do you have yours, Kyle?
No.
Yep.
Shug doesn't have hers. Saturn definitely doesn't have his.
Yeah, you do the prophecy tablets and you get it.
Yeah, see, that's like, I mean, I guess I'll start putting that on my to-do list. But even then, I feel like I would knock that out in like a day or two, and then that's it. Like, my Destiny fun is done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's like bittersweet, I guess, finishing stuff in this game.
Because you don't want to finish it?
Because you don't, right? It's like if when you were to have sex with your partner would be like, all right, well, this was good. I'll see you in 4 months when the expansion comes out.
God.
I might give you some head.
Yeah.
We've added head.
God.
Like, gal, that's what this is.
You can be as negative as you want. I enjoy this, so you can talk about all that stuff, but I'm happy.
No, and I'm glad you are, because when it comes time to, I'm gonna be like, hey, gal, I need to get my shell. You're gonna be like, all right, I know what to do. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So yes, I'm glad you are where you are and what you're doing. There's a need for you in this world.
Me too. I've totally enjoyed it.
So yeah, but yeah, they just need to speed up. They know we're hungry. They know we're devour this stuff. Like, they know this. They know their customer base. Like, if you know your customer base, I don't understand why this is happening.
Well, that's disgusting.
Thank you.
A lot more where that came from.
So yeah, so I can't seem to find the because they had a specific timeline as to the shit that was going to come out, and I'm looking for it here, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. So. Definitely gonna die, guys, just so you know. They said March 27th. See this. So I think people are going off the roadmap, the development roadmap, because it says here, okay, March 27th, Iron Banner 6v6. A weekly Crucible, weekly Crucible playlist, Mayhem Rumble, Crucible ammo tuning. So I see what you're talking about, Gal. I see the development roadmap, and this stuff is marked for March 27th. But don't they usually tell us when there's an Iron Banner coming around?
And I think this is the Iron Banner that's going to be 6v6.
But I'm telling you, there's been no like. I'm gonna eat my words if we hop on Destiny 2 after the show's over.
I hope you be hungry, man. I hope you be hungry.
Like,
you're gonna be doing some chowing, man. We're just gonna be an all-you-can-eat buffet.
I honestly think we're gonna go into Destiny 2 and we're not gonna have Iron Banner. We're not gonna have any of this shit that was on the roadmap. That's what I honestly think.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's gonna be there.
We'll see.
Like, I will fucking eat crow if we go in there and fucking.
Sounds like you're about to
it's kind of stringy.
Oh man. All right, we'll see what's up, but I guess we'll see.
Who's hyping it?
Because they fucking, why didn't they tell us? Why didn't they tell us this Thursday then? Why didn't Bungie put it on the weekly update? On the weekly update this Thursday to confirm.
They told us a couple weeks ago what they were doing. Now, if they changed their minds, they didn't tell anybody that they changed their minds. But, I mean, so far, a lot of us are under the impression that this is what's happening.
Yeah, I remember a lot of you being under the impression that last week's Iron Banner was also going to be the 6v6 one. Remember that?
Yeah, but we were wrong about that.
Alright, so I guess we'll see what happens next episode, guys.
Yeah, because this is what they've been saying, so if they don't come out, then they change their minds without telling anybody that they changed their minds.
Would they do such a thing to you, Gal?
They've changed their minds. They've done it before.
All right, let's. All right, that's enough. I'm done.
But I'm not gonna be all down and out and all gloomy about it. I mean, I'm just gonna see what happens and ride it out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, hey, if we hop off here and Destiny 2 is doing Iron Banner 6v6, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more Destiny.
It's gonna be around 1 o'clock your time, That's what they said. They were shut down from 9 Pacific to 11 Pacific. So,
No.
I mean, we'll see. Right? That's the only thing we can do.
That is the only thing we can do.
Just wait and see.
Yep. So, hopefully, hopefully we get all the good news and all the good stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, let's move away from Destiny and let's go on to God of War, because it's coming out.
Yes.
It's coming out. Gauzy can fucking taste it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, big time.
Now tell me, my
I
Gauzer.
cannot wait. What now? What now?
What now? What now?
Sorry, I'm trying to run away from this.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm also in the same bind. Did you get a chance to look at the God of War Special Edition PS4?
I seen it. You know, I mean,
It's got the form of the axe. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it.
That thing.
It doesn't make me want to run out and buy a new system. For that.
Okay. It definitely looked good. And I don't
It did.
Are you ready for this one? We were at Best Buy the other day. I picked up a what did I pick up? We picked up a Shaxx Pop figure and a Cade Pop figure. And do you know what else we saw? That axe that Kratos
Yeah, the
has.
axe. We totally saw it. We thought of you guys.
They have it. They have it for sale.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, they
And
definitely
they had
do.
2 of them, and I was like, you know what? These crossed up on the wall would look good on Gauzy's lion den.
Yep.
So it
They're like $50 though, right?
$50 an axe. They also have a Kratos that's like, this is like an 18-inch Kratos.
Yep.
And that was $25, and he came with like axes and all
Yeah, I
sorts
think
of
I
shit.
saw that he
You
is
saw
like
him?
at a stance.
Oh yeah, he looks good.
Like he's getting ready to throw the axe.
Well, no, this one
Yep.
is like posable. It's like a figure. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this one's pretty neato.
Yeah, we definitely thought you needed the axes and the lions.
Yeah, axes in the lion's den is what we thought, right?
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, crossed over the TV.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Fucking sweet. So,
Yeah.
so yeah.
I mean,
so,
I saw the new trailer for God of War. I thought that was pretty
A
cool.
lot more where that came from.
Yeah, I've been seeing.
Did you see it where the kid shot the arrow and he missed the deer, but then you keep following the arrow into different levels of the game? I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty well thought out. They're doing a lot of good marketing on that. Also, I like saw this they've been doing like these little interviews, and one of the creators of the game was talking about how it might have been the lead designer, talking about how, I don't know if you guys knew this, but a lot of like the God of War, what do you call it? Like the motions, the actions that go through the button combos for things. They were pitched for the Tomb Raider remake, and they were neglected. So they like decided to use those mechanics for God of War.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah, very cool.
and they definitely they emphasized how big the monsters are going to be, but they didn't want to make it seem like fucking what's that game, Darksiders?
Okay.
They didn't want to make it seem like you know, like one of those big open world games with fucking big monsters. They definitely didn't want to put Kratos into that open world. So it was fun to like see this.
Yeah.
See how they wanted to stick to the old format and not because a lot of these new games like Zelda, like the new Zelda was open world because people are just about their open world shit now, just because it embodies so much more to do and on people's time, right? It's like, if I want to, I can do a main quest, or if I don't want to, I just do a couple side quests. If I got like 15 minutes as opposed to 3 hours, you know. So
Like EA's making an open world Star Wars, I heard.
no shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, I would imagine you would be pretty excited about that.
Open world Star Wars. I don't know. They tried it with was it Knights
Of the Old Republic.
No, yeah, they did, but then they also did one for the PC which was kind of like World of Warcraft-ish.
Okay.
Where it was open world, you got to run around, you got to do your quests, you got to be either a Jedi, a bounty hunter, or a smuggler, and then you like leveled up your character, right?
Let's get a closer look at that thing.
So it was a very good game, but again, PC. I'm not sure if it's still going. I remember they had an expansion up until not too long ago.
A lot more where that came from, if the
Detective Pikachu, guys, came out this week.
Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu, and I don't know if you guys know this, okay? But Detective Pikachu is not like a usual Pokemon game. In this one, Pikachu is what he says he is. He's a detective, fool. And he's trying to solve the mystery of his partner. His partner, who's this little kid, his dad is missing. So, went out for some cigarettes and never came back. So Pikachu is gonna help him find him. And I wanna we went to Best Buy the other day because I had to get that cord, that audio cord.
Yes.
And I like saw it and I was like, ooh, and I'm like, ooh, just 'cause I'm
Detective Pikachu.
But I want to wait. I want to wait and see what reviews this game gets before I like get it. I also might wait because right now I'm terribly backed up on fucking games, and then the fact that we just scored games this weekend, like
we scored like a buttload of games.
Scored a shit ton of Wii games.
What'd you
score? Let's see.
I scored Super Mario Brothers for the Wii, the new Super Mario Brothers. I scored WarioWare for the Wii. Also got No More Heroes for the Wii. Red Steel for the Wii. We got a couple 360 games, including Batman Game of the Year Edition, the Arkham for the first one.
Yes.
Yep.
Borderlands.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Halo.
Ultimate Spider-Man for the GameCube. Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube.
A GameCube.
A GameCube.
Some strategy guides.
I got Kirby Cursed Canvas, Kirby Mass Attack, so for the DS. I'm playing those on my Game Boy.
Yep.
Also, this Ninja Gaiden for the DS.
Oh boy, that's a hard game.
What else? Oh, so these were super scores. Paper Mario for the 3DS.
Yes.
Super Street Fighter for the 3DS.
Yes.
And I think that was it for my 3DS purchases.
I'm like, there's more stuff. We're sitting here looking at them.
But yeah, there was definitely more. There was like Metroid for the DS. Yeah, WarioWare for the Wii. Scored, like we were talking about, we got some Sega Genesis games.
Yes, definitely did. Like Fantasia,
fucking Jurassic Park.
We got
Zelda for the Game Boy Advance. Both Zelda and Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Sonic Battle. Man, just a box of games, dude.
You'll never have a boring winter.
No, definitely not. No. So, and then, like I said, I already have games that I already had to catch up on. So
yeah.
So I'm waiting to finish certain games.
They just appear. They appear.
Hey, when a score comes up, you take it.
You gotta go for it. They're just there.
Stay alive, Soop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fun. It's fun when stuff like this comes about.
Can you respawn, Shug?
Give it a second, Gauzy.
So yeah, guys, I think that'll do it for video game news.
Yes.
We didn't really get anything else this week.
No, not really at all.
I know Sea of Thieves came out, but that's for the Xbox. It's definitely not my problem. Was it A Way Out? That co-op game where you guys are two prisoners and you're trying to dip. That one, that's out. I thought that was interesting, and definitely I have to check out the price point. But like a co-op where me and Shug have to get out of jail, like that might be worth it.
Bioengineering's become this place.
It could be fun and interesting. Yes, indeed, it could.
It's gotta make you wonder.
So yeah, so I guess that'll do it, guys. Let's go on to our second segment of the day real quick, because it's just 2 trailers that we have to go over, and that is Saturn.
Sin of Madness. Sorry, I'm eating curly fries. I was joking.
We got 2 trailers. We got one. So one was the Deadpool trailer. We got a new Deadpool trailer, and it's fucking hilarious.
Funny, haha.
Very funny.
They dropped the F-bomb, the X-Force.
Yeah, they did drop the F-bomb, X-Force. So we we see how like the X-Force builds in this movie, right? It's gonna get formed in this movie, and then when the X-Force movie finally comes out, like the characters will be, people won't be confused as to who the X-Force are.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. So I don't know. What do you guys think of this trailer? What are you guys thinking?
Solid for sure.
Yes.
Cable looks badass. I mean, everyone looks badass, and like, you know, if they keep going the Deadpool route, I think Fox could revive X-Men, but you know, they have a chance to at least.
With the hype that's being generated around this.
Yeah. I mean, does Fox still fully own X-Men, or did that go through?
It won't go through for like probably till like the end of this year. That's when it'll go through. Just because of the amount of money that is being used to buy and tax reasons and whatnot. For rich man problems reasons. Fox is still Fox, even though Disney has bought it. I guess they're just waiting for shipping. So
if we don't stop them, I fear
Terry Crews. I did not realize Terry Crews was going to be in this movie. It's a whole bunch of faces. Like they definitely they made the Deadpool 2 movie bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like very ambitious.
They had hype. They had hype.
So are you ready for this? I see the trailer. Originally seeing Deadpool 1 and now seeing what I thought was going to be Deadpool 2, okay? I thought the story of Deadpool 2 was going to be a certain way.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh no, story of Deadpool 2 is like, they're going to introduce the X-Force. Now, remember that the director for the movie left. Do we think that he left because he did not want to introduce the X-Force in this movie? Because we don't want to oversaturate this movie with so many characters. And that's where the fail of this movie is going to be. Do you understand? Like, when the Amazing Spider-Man had fucking, you had to fight like the Green Goblin, and you had to fight the fucking Electro, you know?
Right.
Like, is this going to be one of those things where Sandman, Venom, and fucking Harry Osborn? Is this James Franco? Is this what we're doing?
Is this what we are doing?
Or do we think
work
this is
because we know Deadpool's history with the first movie, and maybe the second movie is not even a Deadpool movie. Maybe it's more of like an X-Force movie. Like, it could work if, I don't know. But it's Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he's like kind of depending on Deadpool, you know. So I don't know.
Is he though? Is he though? Because I feel like at any time he can go back to a romantic comedy and make his money back.
I don't know. He's gonna. You know, like without Deadpool, I feel like he has the ability to Adam Sandler his way out of the business. You know, like. I don't know.
Nah, see, I don't think so, because he could do action roles for days. He could do. I don't think Deadpool is like his saving grace the way it is for like Robert Downey.
I think so. I think like that's his best role. Deadpool suits his humor more than any role he's
I do as well.
Yep.
It's the starkiness that he like wants to do.
That really quick, douchey, witty humor. You know, like that's perfect for him. It's perfect for Deadpool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I hope they. I hope this isn't too much for the movie. I definitely hope that they do it right. I'm just like X-Force. I'm like seeing, you know, like so many new faces. You know, let's forget the fact that there's been story changes already.
I guess in a movie like this, I just hope that the comic book fan base is big enough to give the movie success because, anyone who's ever read comic books, watched this trailer and was like, oh, shit. Everyone else is like, okay, Deadpool 2, another funny movie. I don't know. I hope the comic book people can, help it flow.
Definitely.
Because the nerd in me was like, oh shit, the nerd in me was going nuts when I saw the trailer.
Yeah, no, it's true. The nerd in me was going nuts too, and I was like, oh man, X-Force. But then I started thinking about it more practically. Like, the kid me, hollered for a second, and then adult me was like, calm down, you idiot. So we'll see how well they juggle the X-Force. If it's something... Go ahead.
I think if I would have done something different, I think X-Force should have been you find out in the movie, they give away too much in trailers.
This is also true. Yeah, that's also true. That would have been cool to just, go to the movies and fucking discover it right there. It's like, what?
Yeah, if it was an end of the movie reveal, he's like, let's call ourselves X-Force. That would have been dope.
That would have been so dope. Oh well, spoiler alert. X-Force.
Yeah.
Now that Sardon has fallen.
And the second trailer that we got that we were gawking over this morning was the final Infinity War trailer. Which looks... Do you guys finish that already?
Yeah.
Which looks fucking fantastic. We get more and more shots of Thanos, and we get to see him in his full armor, which I like. That's the look that I want for Thanos, is his full armor. Gamora gives us that comic book Easter egg where she's like, he can end half of the world with a snap of his fingers, which literally happens in the comics. Thanos snaps his fingers and half the universe is gone. Doctor Strange fucking being tortured by the Black Order. That was awesome. That was pretty fucking awesome. They're taking bits and pieces. I mean, I don't know how many of the Marvel events, how far back you've gone on these Saturn, but they're taking a lot of pieces from Infinity, the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm liking this Captain America with a beard.
Right. Well, a lot of people are making predictions that Marvel might even be trying to go more modern with the movies, because we all know Cap and Thanos are going to meet face to face. It's a very famous comic book scene, and Chris Evans is his contract's up, so they think that maybe people are saying that Captain America might die, and that leaves it open for Marvel to do other things, like the Falcon could be Captain America. I mean, he did it already, and that was a really good series recently. It was very political. It was awesome. I don't know. Or Bucky. Yeah. Maybe Bucky, but I don't know. Bucky's got the Black Panther thing now. He's the White Wolf.
He's going to be White Wolf for a while. He's going to be rocking with the Black Panther, yeah, which we'll go into Black Panther in a little bit.
And then this at the end. Hey, what's your name? He's like, hey, I'm Peter. What's your name? Doctor Strange. Oh, we're going with our made-up names.
Made-up names. Well, down Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that was fucking hilarious. But this is it, guys. April 27th. It's coming. And it got pushed up. Because remember, guys, when it was May 4th?
Yep.
Pushed up.
I also read that that horror movie with the X-Men has been pushed back to August of next year.
There's a horror movie with the X-Men.
Yeah, we talked
Gifted?
about this. No,
wait.
We were talking about this maybe
I've heard of
4 or
Gifted.
5 weeks ago. It was
The X-Mutants, or no, the Mutants?
The New Mutants.
No.
The New
Mutants, okay.
The New Mutants.
Which I've never seen a superhero style horror film. It looked real sick, but it got pushed back.
Is that like Jersey Shore?
Exactly, actually.
That's what it is. So I mean, I'm very excited for this, and the fact that they pushed it to come out earlier, makes my balls tingle.
They're ready.
They are. That's this all the imagery.
They're ready. Editing's done. They are ready to show you this movie.
So I'm ready for. Go ahead.
Wait, Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The new Infinity Wars.
It got pushed
It,
out.
is it, oh, I did not know that. What's the new date?
April 27th.
Wow, nice, dude. That's
right
awesome.
around the corner, dude.
They are
Yeah.
confident
Yeah,
with
it's
that
a month.
movie, huh?
It's a month away. They pushed it up
Oh,
what,
yeah.
like a week.
It's going to be huge.
Because they were like,
They pushed it up a week. Yeah, from May 4th to April 27th.
because they were like, we're ready, guys.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous, and the fact that they give me the final trailer is good because I feel like I've seen a lot of action shots, but I haven't seen the whole movie. You know, I haven't seen the plot. I haven't seen Thanos come down. You know, I haven't seen the whole movie.
Right, and yet you still got chills. Like there were certain parts in this trailer. I love trailers. It's my favorite part of going to see a movie. Like sometimes they kill it, man. They get you real pumped, and sometimes the trailers are better than the movie. You know.
Don't know who's on my team or not because I got no HUD on. So a big one, guys. We're done with Infinity War. We're obviously all very excited. I can't wait to go see it. I'm gonna be there. This is one of those IMAX 3D movies. Make sure it's in 3D and not just IMAX. So a big figure for me in this movie, of course, is the Black Panther. Just because it looks like they're gonna be taking the Vision to Wakanda, and that's where they're gonna like fully defend the stone, the Soul Stone, right, or the Mind Gem. The Mind Gem? Is it the Mind? Is the Mind or the Soul? The Mind. We haven't seen the Soul yet, so the Mind. Which is what my boy the Vision's got. So, dude, it's gonna be awesome, dude. Fucking, we're gonna get to see all those characters that we got to see in Black Panther. But one thing that I want to talk about that I don't know about you guys. I've been seeing all these trailers, right? All these Infinity War trailers, and I see all these new characters. And my question is, are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yo, where's Hawkeye?
Oh, I see. See the question. Wasn't he in there? Part of me's like, maybe a little?
Dude, I have not seen Hawkeye at all in any of these trailers.
Okay. I believe you for sure. You know, for realsies. For real.
So what
He
do we
could be
think?
the one that dies. Who knows?
You think that's it? Or do we think...
I don't know. I don't know.
Or is, what's his name, Jeremy Renner, done playing that character? Did he, like, not re-up his contract?
Right? So they pushed it?
I mean, Hawkeye is a character who several times has branched off from Avengers and it did his own thing.
But still, this is Infinity War. This is Thanos coming down and fucking destroy the world.
I don't know. Maybe he wants to cherish his family out there in the middle of nowhere with Wilma from Scooby-Doo.
You're falling behind. Heavy ammo available.
So, yeah, that's one of those things that's like... It's like the character just dropped off out of nowhere.
That is true. Didn't someone say that about the movie poster? Like it went viral or something, like someone's like, where the hell is Hawkeye, or right?
Yeah, they did do a big movie poster with like all the characters on it and no Hawkeye on it.
Yeah, weird.
So
Are you like that bummed out though? Is he like that
No,
favorite character to you?
Didn't he retire though? Like he wanted to go back to his family?
no, because he got arrested at the end of Civil War, didn't he?
Which
maybe,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that'll be undone. Everything in Civil War, because they're like, we want to control the heroes because of what happened in Wakanda, and then shit's happening and they're all back in Wakanda. I'm pretty sure everyone will be pardoned.
Yeah, probably. Plus, it's not the United States, so I don't know. I don't know where the Sokovia Accords sit with other countries. That is in the U.S. I know superheroes have to be registered in the U.S., but other countries I'm not sure about. So yeah, so I hope they give us an explanation if Hawkeye isn't in it. It'd be cool if Hawkeye was in it and he like did some cool shit that they weren't showing us. right?
Which would be good.
That would be ideal.
Which would be good. Have us talk all this shit, like, oh, what's going on? Where is everybody?
And it's like, yo, Hawkeye was the highlight of that movie.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, is he that strong of a popular character? I don't know. See what's up, right? We'll see what's up.
Available.
I mean, the only time I've cared about Hawkeye in the comic books recently is when he was the one who killed Bruce Banner. But other than that, they don't really do a lot to him. I don't know. Maybe they just have like too many people to show on screen, and the commercials they don't have time for Hawkeye because he's got boring scenes where he just shoots his arrow. You know?
Well, another character that I haven't seen, AntMan.
Oh, that's true.
And AntMan is a very popular character. I feel his movies went over extremely well. I thought they were great.
Am I not gonna see like Thanos beat the shit out of a giant man?
Ant-Man?
No, giant man. He like
giant
goes
man.
big, tries to like step on Thanos, and fucking Thanos just
yes,
right.
I would love that. Oh, so much potential with this movie, but you know they'll do it.
So those are two Avengers that I'm not seeing on here that I'm a little worried that I'm not gonna get to see. Because when I see Thanos come to fucking destroy the world, like I expect everyone to be on point. Like this is the world. This isn't the Red Skull. You know, he's trying to get his Nazi party back together. This isn't fucking this isn't Loki doing some stupid shit. Like this is fucking Thanos, dude. Like
this is someone we cannot fight.
This is the Infinity Gauntlet, dude. Like I want to see everyone, bro.
Heavy ammo available.
And you know how they always, in every Avengers movie, they always like back up. You know, everyone backs up to each other in a circle, and they always have to show this really cool image of everyone getting ready to fight.
The circle was too big.
What's that?
The circle got too big. I'm sorry, Ant-Man, Hawkeye. You guys, the circle's too big.
You've got 10 seconds.
That's funny.
There's not enough blunt to go around. The circle's too big. You guys are gonna have to miss out on this one.
You guys are gonna have to. Can you take it to the side, guys?
On to the next fight.
So guys, let's go over quick. Black Panther.
Yes.
Because we saw it, and everyone except for Gauzy saw it. So let's start with Saturn.
Yes, it was definitely a good movie. I think like the first time I talked to you about it, I think I said it's really cool that they didn't need a lot of sex and violence to make the movie stand out. It focused a lot on like culture and politics, which is really cool. And the Black Panther's guards, they were badass throughout the whole thing. There were moments I recognized from the comic book, like T'Challa being thrown over the waterfall. I knew that was going to happen at the beginning of the movie, and I was like, damn, when's that going to happen? And it happened. What else was I going to say? I don't know. You pitch in too, and I might think of other stuff.
It like the story was good. My only gripe is it very much so.
That kid at the end of the movie, is that I can't even say it. Is that a Bugatti spaceship?
Oh yeah. Is that a Bugatti spaceship? So my only thing is so Marvel does this thing where they sneakily rehash the first Iron Man movie over and over again. Who was the bad guy for the first Iron Man movie?
Wasn't it the co-owner of the company?
Right, and what did he do?
The Tron guy.
He stole the suit.
He stole a suit.
And it was Iron Man versus Iron Man.
Okay. And what was the plot to Black Panther? Who was the bad guy?
Black Panther.
And who did Black Panther fight?
Black Panther
his boss,
versus
he
Black
stole his
Panther.
outfit. Stole his tights.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's one more. Can't think of it right now. But there's one more Marvel movie where it's like they took the tech, so now... Oh, AntMan! Duh! AntMan!
Duh, we were just talking about it. Yes.
Oh yeah,
With the Hornet versus... Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah,
have this.
fighting on
They have
that,
this. They like
little
rehashed
kid's
the
train
first
set.
Iron Man movie over like the plot. So that's like the only thing. It's like you're giving me these cool bad guys, but you're tying them in with, you
The
know,
same story, just different people.
So that like that's my gripe for like when I saw it. Right, I was like,
Yeah, it's the cheap way out.
Yeah.
Because the costumes are already there. They're like,
So
well, it's
Infinity
available.
Wars is going to be the new
The
Justice
villain,
League, right?
Yeah, the villain has access to it, so.
Yeah, no, I left the theater satisfied, but I'm not sure why it's making as much money as it is. I don't think it turned out that good.
It's not. Yeah, it's not
Like
great.
there are better Marvel movies, but it's making more than others.
I didn't leave hyped like I did Spider-Man. That's for sure. The new Spider-Man. I
Oh
left
yeah,
that
like
theater,
the new
so
Homecoming.
happy. I don't know.
I was hyped after Doctor Strange.
Oh,
And I feel like there was
loved that one.
Civil War. I was hyped after Civil War.
Yeah, Strange was good. I
remember
really
leaving the theater like, can we watch that again? Can we please?
Yeah, I don't know. There was only like 2 major action scenes in the whole movie. Not saying that my attention span only lasts for action scenes, but there was only like 2 really good ones. And the Black Panther himself, I mean, it's self-titled Black Panther, and the whole movie, T'Challa's Black Panther was pretty much a bitch, and his soldiers, the female warriors, they were the fucking badass. The movie should have been about them, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was. I mean, it was an interesting story. Yeah, I like that we got to see all the tribes and we got to see that go on. I like that even if it was for the smallest fragment of screen time, we got to see like a Black Panther that wasn't T'Challa. You know, it was T'Challa's dad, and he was young, and he was the Black Panther. Like that was cool. I wish we would have seen more Black Panther history. You know, a previous.
You know
Panthers.
what was cool? When you die, or no, not when you die. When you get buried, and you get to go and see the afterlife. You see your family. They're in like they're panthers on a tree.
Yeah.
Like, that visual scene was so cool. You know.
So I hope because I don't know if they're ever going to do that again, just because, you know, Killmonger went in there and he burned the fruit and everything.
I know, burned everything. Like, Jesus fuck.
So I wonder if they're ever going to do like a scene like that ever again, where you know, T'Challa goes and he fucking speaks to other Panther ancestors through.
Oh, of course, you know they'll be like, "Oh, you don't need those. It's in you all along. Just meditate."
Yes, of course. It'll be some shit like.
Yeah.
Ow.
So, but yeah, overall, man, very satisfied with the movie. I was like, this is good. It had a good story, it had great writing, really funny moments. I think my favorite scene was the casino scene. Like that whole casino fight. This is very awesome, right? Almost reminiscent of like a James Bond movie.
Mm-hmm. They
and the villain,
beautifully.
Like when his arm splits in half and turns into a gun, that was weird. That was cool.
That's another thing. Like I feel like Andy Serkis, is that his name? Andy Serkis, right?
He should be in one, that's for sure.
I get it.
Right, Gollum. He did a way better job being a villain than Killmonger. Like I liked him more as the villain in this movie than Killmonger.
Right, when that guy was running away and he shot him when he said he was going to let him go, and he's like, "I need to let the body spread out." You know, like that was genius. Like,
ammo available.
So it was so fucking good. I really enjoyed his performance. It's sad that that bad guy is gone. Like yet another.
You're like, I kind of wish.
Yeah, and another.
I know they continue to kill off.
Another Marvel villain that's like, I hope they don't kill Thanos off. I want Thanos to come back.
well, I mean, Can the Infinity War movie split into two?
So you telling me like they might not kill him at the end of 2?
I think he's going to be too much for the Avengers in the first movie, and then he's going to kill someone, and they're all just, you know, they're not going to know what to do.
They're not going to know what to do.
Yeah, you know.
I hope they don't kill him, though. That's what I'm
okay.
saying. I hope they imprison him.
I think that if they want nerds to cry in the theater, like really cry in pride, not in sadness, they need to be like, we need everyone. We need street level Avengers too, and like the Defenders will walk in slow motion.
Yes.
You know, like friggin', they get like Agents of the Shield. Like, oh man, if they literally got everybody in their shared universe, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would bring a tear to the eye.
I would. I don't even know. I would cry from every hole in my body if that happened.
So there you have it, guys. Black Panther, definitely go see it. Definitely worth seeing. I was so shook. I'm falling behind on purchasing my Marvel movies. Like Thor Ragnarok came out.
Yep, Thor, Star Wars, and
Star Wars Last Jedi's out?
Justice League.
Yeah, Last Jedi. We're gonna see that today. Dinner and a movie.
Justice League. We can do without Justice League in your life.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought Thor Ragnarok. I haven't jumped on Justice League. You know, if I had to choose between the two, I watched Thor Ragnarok 3 times in theaters. That's how much I liked it. So. I'm gonna pick that one.
So definitely. So yeah, guys, Black Panther, go see it. Go have fun. When it comes out, go buy it. Even though the bad guy is a rehashed bad guy. Guys, last segment of the day. Gotta do it. Because we gotta do it. We're also gonna recap real quick last week's episode. Because of course the next segment of the day is
The Walking Filler.
Yes. Filler.
Yeah.
So, Gal, you're gonna have to help us out here because
we didn't get to
we didn't get through the whole episode this week. So we'll do a quick recap, which honestly it'll take like a minute to recap last week's episode. Hey, what happened last week?
Okay.
Like last week. Okay, so last week's episode, because we weren't here last week. The biggest thing that happened was Negan got a box from Maggie. Negan decides to go to infect some shit and go fuck shit up at Maggie's place, okay? When we go to Hilltop, we're going to infect some people. We're going to let those infected people eat some other people, and they're going to have their problems dealing with their own people. So at the end of the day, we'll walk away. So we're going to go over there. We're going to go over there with axes, bats, knives, crossbows, arrows.
Blood.
No guns. No guns. Fuck bullets. Fuck guns. We're not killing. We're maiming.
We're infecting.
And infecting. So they're on their way, and Rick sees Negan. Instead of calling it out, what does he do? He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna ram Negan." So he rams Negan, and then we get into this car chase scene where Negan and Rick is being chased. Right? Negan is being chased by Rick. And then we cut.
Yep.
Commercial break. Come back. Cars are flipped over. Negan is coming out of his fucking car, all injured. Rick is like, "I don't know how to shoot a fucking gun, even though I'm a cop." Negan doesn't get hit at all. Negan dives into a fucking abandoned building.
Falls through the floor.
Well, before he falls through the floor, Rick is like, "I'm gonna shoot you." And then Negan's like, "You're a dumbass, you used all your bullets already." And Rick's like, "Oh yeah." So he throws a fucking axe at Negan, and Negan dodges it. And then he's like left hanging off like edge of a staircase. Rick is about to chop those sweet fingers off, and then Negan's like, "Fuck it." So he just kind of lets go, and he falls through the floor, falls down to a basement. He's looking for Lucille. Rick is looking for him. There's this whole chat about how bad of a father Rick is because he let Carl die, and negotiations.
And how Negan is going to give him another chance. He wants 25% of what they have. But, and then Rick's like, "Well, you wiped out the whole garbage people community," which Negan didn't know. Okay, go on.
And then they get into a fight, and the fight doesn't really conclude in anything except for misplaced drama and suspense. And then we cut to Dwight and what's that fucker's name?
I can't remember.
Right? He's like
Negan number 2.
Negan number 2.
Negan 2. Negan Jr.
Negan Jr. So Junior
who just basically abandoned Negan, saying, "You know what? Forget it.
Yeah,
He's
Negan's
gone.
dead. Take this
on."
group. We're gonna go to the hilltop. We're just gonna fucking kill them all."
Yeah, instead of the original plan, they were just gonna wipe them out.
So, and then we cut away from that, and we cut to Negan, which is waking up in the passenger seat of a car next to the Garbage Queen. Garbage Queen now speaks perfect English and has a gun pointed towards Negan's head.
And knocked his ass out.
And then she's like, "Ooga ooga," and knocks his ass out. So,
Yep.
So that was last week's episode, guys. Negan got kidnapped,
Yep.
and Rick tried to kill him, but failed as per usual.
Right.
This week we don't get to see, or I don't even know. So we're. I was like, we didn't even see Negan at all this week. I don't even fucking know because I saw half the episode. So from what I saw, it was everyone getting ready to fucking defend and fortify the hilltop. And
Yep.
then the Saviors roll up. Huge fight. Saviors turn tail and fucking run. I'm yawning. I'm exhausted just thinking about this episode. Saviors turn tail and fucking run. And Maggie had a good plan. Rick showed up in time. The doctor that Carl saved is kind of making himself useful. I mean, that
People got infected. Started taking out some of the hilltop people, the infected ones. The saviors that they had prisoners, some escaped, but some stayed to help.
Oh.
You forgot at the end of the other episode where they Maggie met that lady in the van that gave her the plans for water treatment,
for the future.
sewage,
Yes,
windmills, all that cool stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then they had to defend Hilltop from saviors. Dwight, I don't think I can't remember what that dark-haired girl is that Dwight hit with the arrow. The saver basically from Negan Jr. But I don't think that arrow was dipped in blood. I don't think it was.
Yeah, so you don't think she'll get infected?
I don't think so. I think that he did that on purpose because he's still like trying to help these guys, even though he was there.
Yes.
But I don't think he was involved in infecting people. So, you know.
Okay.
But it was quite the scene. Quite a few people got infected. The only thing I didn't like was when the people were turning and attacking other people that were sleeping on the floor with a group of people. Oh, nobody heard the noise. I mean, you know what a zombie sounds like. Now, I'd be waking. My shit would be woke up already. I wouldn't be sleeping forever.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to sleep sound in a world like that.
Yeah, I didn't get that part at all.
Again.
But I'm not so anti Walking Dead that you guys are. I still enjoy the show.
Yeah, like I said, I only saw half of this week's episode. Last week's episode was okay. It wasn't garbage.
No, it wasn't. It was good. It was a good fight scene with Negan and Rick, and some shit came out, and that was really good. Then Garbage Lady's got him now, and I'm pretty sure that this next week's episode is going to be what she's going to try to do to Negan to get revenge for what he did, which he has no idea what happened because that wasn't the plan, but the other dude wiped him out, which he was not supposed to do.
I know.
So I don't know.
People aren't listening.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm still enjoying the show. I think this has been a better season so far than the last couple seasons.
Okay, so we finally covered
Patrice
up
just
the
agreed
shit.
with me. She went, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we're both enjoying it. I mean, you guys all come in like, Joaquin filler, but it's been pretty good.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
I guess I'll have to finish
I
watching
hope
this
it's
episode.
good. The only season I'm caught up on is the one right before this one, and that season was dope.
It was. See, I don't know. Still like
The season where
I'm enjoying it. You guys kind of lost your interest in it, but some of us still really enjoy it.
Yeah,
hurt my
no.
soul.
I mean, it's because I saw the last season. You know, last season was this is Negan.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good show. It's been going on for quite a while. I still like it.
I think it's still pretty good. The only time Walking Dead ever lost me was the Governor. That was so boring. I hated that season. Well, it was like,
you're gonna love this one.
That was kind of messed up with the Governor, though. When he killed Maggie's dad, that was kind of low.
Fucked up.
It took him too long to die, the Governor. It's like, I didn't like his character that much, so it's like...
Yeah, I agree. But it's still a good show. You know?
Yeah.
So when you guys say walking filler, it hurts my heart.
Hurts your heart?
So it hurts my heart when I'm watching the show and then there's this like a 5-minute shot of just nothing. That hurts my heart.
That does
And that's
hurt
filler.
mine.
Okay, and that's filler.
I've yet to see a 5-minute shot.
Oh my god, I could pull up this week's episode right now. The episode, like, he literally held the shot where everything went dark, and then you thought maybe something was about to happen? No, we cut to another scene. Okay.
For 5 minutes.
It's exaggeration, but the shot was held for at least like a minute and 20. Like, you don't hold
It shouldn't be held that long.
hold a shot for that long. Go back to directing school. And then another thing was like it is filler. The garbage people were there. The garbage people were written to be killed.
And they got killed.
And they got killed.
That is filler, sir.
That's what filler
That is
means.
filler.
Filler
Can I bring you another salad before your fucking steak, sir?
Exactly.
They
Texas State Brazil, they want you to
shooter.
fill up on salad instead of eating the meat, which is what you paid for.
Like, did you come here for steak, sir, or would you like another fucking salad?
But
Some
it
more
was kind
bread?
of a gruesome scene where
Like,
she
I
had to get
agree.
rid of
I
everybody.
agree. The
But
bread
they're
is
not
nice,
supposed
it's
to
buttered,
be
and it's
there.
warm, but I'm here for my steak.
Exactly. I'm not here for garbage people.
I'm not here for garbage
They're
people.
not a part
Well,
of
they
this
all got
life.
tossed into a big giant salad shooter.
Exactly.
That
They
was
were,
cool. That
They
was
were
kinda
filler for
well
the first
done.
half of the season. They took up, what, 4 episodes of the first half of this season? And then a whole episode where they got killed. They took
And now
up
they're just
5 episodes
And now they're just dead.
out of so far 13 episodes.
And now let's see what Garbage Queen does with Negan.
Garbage
more
Queen is
filler.
going to end up dying, and
And she's talking normal
Extended
at least.
filler.
So all of that was all for show.
for filler.
Or for filler, as you say it. But I don't know. Like I said, man, I mean, I'm still into it.
And
you
I
guys
get it.
can
Free
have your
bread is
opinion, I got
great,
mine.
and it comes
Yeah.
out warm.
That
and
bread-
my
that
steak,
bread
my
is
steak
so
was
good.
medium rare, perfect. So
But I only got to enjoy a bite of it because I was so full from all the bread and salad.
well, at least that was healthy for you.
Bread isn't healthy
Salads
for
are
you.
always healthy.
White iceberg
Salad
lettuce.
is.
No, iceberg lettuce is not healthy for you. It's water.
I don't
There's
know what
nothing.
you put on your salad.
There's
You didn't
nothing.
say just iceberg leaves.
Which is what they give you when you go to a restaurant.
That's your opinion. That's your
It's
opinion
not.
on
They
if it
go-
was salad or not.
They give you that white iceberg lettuce just like this show is pretending to give you something awesome. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
To me, it is giving me awesome.
Filter.
So,
It's
Well-
giving. I'm satisfied with it. I'm
Correct, because
happy
that's all you. If that's all you've ever known, then awesome. It would be
It's
satisfying.
not all that I've ever known. How can you say that?
if
You guys are just taking it way too out of
mediocre's your
context.
thing, it's all good. It's all jazzy.
Mediocre is your thing that I can't. I can't say shit.
Yeah, and your negativity is your thing. So it's
No,
like,
we
you know,
do know-
I'm
we
just
know
trying to
that.
balance it out.
Oh.
You know, I'm just balanced.
That balance.
So what was the
there are
highlight?
people that do like the show. You know,
Yeah,
you
they're-
can't always just keep knocking it when there's
I
people that like
can't.
it.
It's true,
I
it's true, but you
can.
also can't ignore that the ratings are going down,
Exactly,
and less
and
and
that
less
they're
people
losing
are watching.
people.
I agree with that. I agree with that too. They have,
And
I
it has
think
to be
they
for a
picked it up.
reason, and this is the reason.
But I think this season picked it up. I think they realized what was going on because this
I
season
think you
has
forgot
been
the
really
first half
good.
of the season.
No.
No. We were away for like 3 months. Like
I said,
characters talking shit about like
this season has picked up.
Like so,
and it's
Carol
really
Carol apologizing to that dude who got stabbed in the chest.
About
because she refused his affections.
And when was this?
But
like 2 seasons
that was
ago?
like when she moved
I don't know.
out.
You guys are so like negative. You're not even watching it anymore, so you missed a bunch of stuff.
No, I remember that happened. That happened before Carol decided to bitch out and live just outside the kingdom,
that's what
but
she's
not be
talking
part
about.
of the kingdom.
That was like 2 seasons ago.
That was like 2
Why
seasons
is she
ago.
apologizing? Because they're trying to fill the episode.
Because to us, it's 2 seasons ago, but for them, it's probably like a month.
But
so
how is it relevant to
guys,
right
it
now?
doesn't. It just doesn't. It because she was like apologizing, because she felt bad. He was stabbed and he's bleeding out.
It was the same thing with
I wanted to
Michonne
let
and
you
Rick
know
with the
how I
window
felt, but
scene. Like
the show is like traveling. It's every day. It's not like weeks later, months later. It's not.
I don't watch a show to experience and watch other people what I go through, and like that scene between Michonne and Rick where it was like, I'm sorry and blah blah blah. I thought that I was watching a scene between me and Amador where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna give you a little time. Really, you just need to talk to me. Okay, cool. Did you get it all out? Awesome. Are we cool now? Yeah. Like I don't need.
I saved you a turnip.
I saved you a turnip. Like I watch something that goes on between me and Soop all the time. Like I don't need to see the itty gritty, itty bitty, nitty stuff that goes on in their life. I'm watching The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. I'm not watching Life with Rick and Michonne.
Like stabbing
it can't.
zombies in the head either. There has to be some kind of a story.
No, stop. The Strain is a great show, and there is always something going on. Even when I'm getting details in between the characters, like it's important. Watch The Strain Gal and compare it.
Never saw it.
We'll watch it.
Is it about zombies? Is it about zombies and Walking Dead, or is it about
they're
other
kind of
creatures?
zombies. They are like creatures. They're dead creatures.
So it's totally different.
So it's totally different.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They're about dead creatures. It's totally different.
So I mean, it's like vampires and werewolves and some kind of creature, alienish thing. That's not The Walking Dead, so I'm sure it's different.
But we're talking about a show that is dealing with a very similar type of content that is able to give you awesome details without dragging out something. That's what I'm trying to make the comparison of. It's the dragouts that we are talking about. We're not saying that the show sucks. It's just that only 10 minutes of the show of a 42-minute show is great. And I'm saying there are other shows out there that do better. So when you say, oh, they have a lot to cover, you can't have it. You can. You can have it all the time, and you can do better. Like, you can do better.
I wonder if things are going to change for the next season. Just because they have a new showrunner, but the new showrunner is a writer, currently a writer on the Walking Dead.
Who is?
Yeah, and I'm sure they realize that their ratings have slipped from when they first came out, and I think they're going to try to go back to where they were.
Just put a little more action into it.
Good.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to keep complaining, just like everyone complains with Bungie. Like, you have to push them to do better, or they're just going to keep doing mediocre work. And telling you that it's great and selling it for $100 when really your crap is worth $1.50.
Heavy ammo available.
Crap is worth $1.50. So we should push them to do better. I want to see a better show. That's what I want.
You want to see a better Negan.
I want to see it because I know it's possible. Possible, plausible.
And I'm sure they know that.
Well, it's
because, like I said, the season's been
like
pretty good than past seasons. So.
Well, guys, I guess that'll do it. Hopefully, what was the highlight of this week's episode? What was the highlight, Gal?
I think it was the fact that they infected Hilltop, and there's going to be some kind of a little virus spread going on now. You know, because they did it with axes and knives and purposely infected them. And you know, is this the new way they're going to fight now? You know, are they going to just infect you instead of just taking you right out, so that you would take out other people? You know, I don't know. But you know, that's pretty.
And everyone's
sadistic.
at the hilltop right now. No one's at the kingdom. No one's out of Alexandria. Everyone's stuck at the hilltop. Correct?
Yeah.
Right, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, good to know where we stand.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens with Negan. It's 13. It's up. This week was episode 13. How many episodes are there usually in a season of The Walking Dead?
There's 3 left.
Three
There are
left.
3 left. Jesus
There's
Christ.
3 episodes left.
Thank you.
So how many are there? Will be there be in total for this season?
16.
16.
16 episodes.
10 more than what they started with in season 1.
So next
more.
episode will probably be us catching up. See, I feel like this all-out war is going to drag to the next season.
Mm-hmm.
The fight between Negan, the Saviors, and Alexandria, that might drag out for another season. Just because 3 episodes left, Negan has been caught by the garbage lady, so we have to resolve that.
Yep.
Garbage lady
I'm
has
sure
to die.
she's gonna put him through hell. That's probably gonna be next week.
Yeah, maybe she'll put him through hell. I feel like he's gonna escape and maybe kill her. That's what I feel
maybe.
is
It
gonna
could be.
happen. So that's gonna be that episode. And the week after that, we're gonna have to see Negan come back and face the group, right?
Yeah, and probably do something about the guy that went rogue.
Correct. And then season 3, or the last episode, we'll get to see Negan actually take the fight to Rick instead of Negan Jr. So it's gonna end with like, all right, now we're fighting, Rick,
And that's where we'll stop.
and that's where it's gonna end. So
Maybe.
predicting it now. I was kind of hoping they would wrap up All Out War in one season. I don't know, 2 seasons for All Out War, and Carl's dead. All right, guys. Let's plug this sadness up. Oh man, Saturn is doing some interesting stuff. He's got a lot of stop motion projects that are new, that are just come out, and they're all available for your viewing pleasure on the YouTubes. Saturn, give people the plugs.
The YouTubes.
Facebook is Life on Saturn. All other social media like YouTube and Instagram, Twitter, etc. is Life on Saturn space LOS. Our third Arnold versus Cliches will be out soon.
Nice.
So check that.
There you go. Sugah?
On the Twitter at Sugah SUGAHTITZ, and the underspace is after the Z. So yes, indeed.
There you go. Gowsy, where can people tell you how much they love The Walking Dead?
They can tell me at Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York on Facebook, and DJJ Gow on Twitter.
There you go.
And yes, I'm still a fan.
Yes. He wears his shirt.
Perma-fan.
He wears his shirt all the time.
All the time.
And Soop, where
do.
can people tell you how much they hate The Walking Dead?
Oh, dude, we can talk about how horrible the fucking Walking Dead is compared to the comic books on Twitter at Soopkichen. Also, Instagram on Soopkichen. I'm posting pictures. Well, I'm not. Sugah's. Well, occasionally I will, of like scores and shit that I get. And then you
It's
guys.
still me doing it.
You guys can catch previous episodes of Waking Up with Soup and Sugar on YouTube. You can also catch walkthroughs and other stuff. Yeah, and then you guys can catch me here live Tuesday mornings on Twitch. At some point, I will get an actual stream schedule up, because I do have games that I want to play, and now I have lighting that has to be arranged for this room. But I also have other projects that are going on, so it's busy. it's gonna be a busy couple of months for me.
Is there any questions? Like, do we ever get questions from people who watch this live? Like, do they ever say anything?
Yeah, we get
Sometimes on
questions
stream.
as far as like games and stuff, and
Oh, okay.
opinions.
Do
But
we
never
have any
like
now?
personal questions. No.
Not yet. Okay.
No.
No, but you can bounce
Um,
onto Twitch and you can watch the chat when we do have people, if you ever want to.
But usually when there are questions and stuff, I'll address them, and I address
As
the
they
people in
come up.
chat as they come up. But,
Okay. Cool.
all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. However, you're tuning in when it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube, we appreciate the support. Hopefully, Destiny 2 will be back up.
Yeah, by 2 o'clock. It should be up in about 10-15 minutes.
And if that bitch does not come with Iron Banner 6v6, then
I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Just remember, I don't work for Bungie.
We'll catch you guys next week in the next episode of I Told You So.
Or it could be that I told you so.
Either way, we're not changing the title.